All right, welcome back. Hope everybody's enjoying the snow. Let's make sure on the YouTube channel that we are live. Oh, Aubrey just went to bed. Poor girl. All right, we are good to go. All right, let's share some screen here. All right, guys, look, I'm using just the regular Disney page, no travel agency sites, nothing like that. Just straight from the Disney page, just more for people who don't know how to really maneuver the page, find out what Disney's offering, where they can save money. Just a few tricks and stuff like that that will help you. Let's minimize this. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's actually switch. Minimize that. All right, I kind of like this. Let's try this way. I don't know if I like being there. Too big. Too big. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's get. Let's leave that right there. Okay. All right. So, like I said, this is just a run through of the standard Disney page. This is not any kind of travel agency info, nothing like that. Standard um, page everybody else can access. If you've come from TikTok, thank you guys for swinging by. Much appreciated. We are trying to get more active on TikTok, but the struggle. Social media is such a hard thing to do. We're making it work. Okay. So until people get here, I don't know if anybody's going to show up, but for now, I'm just going to practice that most people don't realize is maybe a date you have in mind is only qualifying for the standard rate, but you are a couple of days away from earning this or different resort pick, or if you had dining, there's a lot of different combinations. Let's make sure my mic's working. Okay. All right, let's see what good deals we have, if we have any right now. This is April, weekend in April. That's not bad. See this? Hi there, need help? That's us. um, that icon actually is a good point. If you get help from Disney, let's say you call Disney and wait on hold and talk to a Disney rep, uh, all these prices have already calculated in the use of somebody like my wife or myself, somebody who can help you out for free from start to finish. You're already paying that cost, so it's completely free. Now, the pushy agents, I get on a lot of these agent sites, and man, there are people that are crazy. You definitely want to find somebody that works for you, doesn't bug you too much? Um, that's not bad. I think standard for all the All Star and sports, all the All Star resorts. I'm pretty sure it's around that $200 mark now, no matter what. That's what I've seen a lot of. All right, I'm gonna put in for the best time of the year to go and just see what's going on. We're gonna put in for December if we can. Yeah, we can. Okay, let's see what's happening for Christmas. Just check it out on Monday. Let's get out there on Saturday. Now, if you notice, Christmas, zero deals going on. Such a hard time for him to go. Okay. Now, me for Christmas this year. Oh my God, look at these prices, man. Always wanted to stay here. Let's check out Wilderness Lodge. So Wilderness Lodge is my favorite. My favorite. Wilderness Lodge is my favorite resort. Um, Now, club level, fireworks view, a lot of already sold out categories, which is typical. If you aren't booking, you know, preferably a year out, it's pretty tough, but it's definitely rooms for anybody. Let's see what's good. I want to find a good package deal right now. Okay, so May, month of June's pretty good. Kind of an underrated time to go to Disney because most people think that June is crazy hot. And look, don't get me wrong, it's warm, but you have to sometimes go where the savings are, right? And for June, my military brothers and sisters have got some great deals. I mean, the tickets for military members has been always really affordable. All right, let's check out this featured offer. Okay. Okay, so this is one of those dining offers. So here's what Disney does not do. If you had already booked this, right, you would not know that you would get a free dining plan if you didn't already get it. Okay. So having an agent can help you find these little details like this. That's not a terrible time frame either. Hot, but that's the deal, right? I mean, it's not going to be the best weather, but you have to take those um, trips where you can save money. Let's see what our room is over this. So let's go with June, like a weekend in June. Check availability. Let's go June. Let's go June 13th. Go 12th. Let's check it on Monday. It's summertime. All right. Okay, so we're getting. Let's find the best kind of bang for your buck package here. Now, don't get me wrong, the all-star resorts are good. I mean, they're a good starting point, especially if you're trying to save money. But look at music compared to Pop Century, right? You're only $268 difference. I would definitely take pop over music. But as far as affordability and nice, I would go. I think I go Port Orleans here. Yeah, I mean Coronado's good too, but Port Orleans is right in the middle. Saves you some money. So this is where you can find your different offers also. So you can view which offer that you would like to look at. Okay. So right now we are in the um, meal plan offer, right? Okay. So this I can mess around with the bed type that I want. Right now we're in a king. Okay, but this king, um, you have to keep in mind is it okay? Um, so right now we have loaded in here that we have a little one, and that little pull-out bed isn't 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 terrible. So that's not a bad deal there. But I would I don't care about views in the room unless I'm gonna stay at like a specific view. If I'm looking at theme park or whatever, this between landscaping or parking lot, I could care less. So I would save the $200 and I would select this if this was where I wanted to. If this was what I was thinking to do. Okay, now we're in the ticket options here, right? So we've got a good hotel, but I don't want to get a better deal here. So 3,500 gets me four tickets with Park Hopper. Okay, it's not bad. We can do better. So we're at 3,500. That's not a bad offer though. So then you get the dining plan too. So if you have a little one, it's not a terrible deal at all. I mean, it's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Let's get back into the dates here. So having flexibility with your dates to me is probably one of the best things, especially in the summer. Um, the difference between checking in and checking out on Thursday or Wednesday could be huge. Um, yeah, it may up or lower your overall cost, but um, if you go from June, July, August, you're flexible. You definitely make something work. Let's try this next weekend here. Let's go 23. So already, I don't like this date. I like the other date better. That's the difference one weekend can make. Let's look at. Let's stay in the magic. All right, so I mean, I think having the Skyliner is definitely huge, but walking to Magic Kingdom was probably the best thing I've ever experienced. I can't explain it. That walk to Magic Kingdom from um, Grand Floridian was just perfect. Don't forget to get the Disney credit card, right? It's actually smart if you can get it. All right, let's get back into water park seasonal pass. I've always loved the 30% deals. Oh man, they're so good. So these are your rooms that are going to save you 30%. Okay. These are your 25s and these are your 20s. So obviously your most inexpensive rooms get the cheapest percentage off and it works its way up. So okay. All right, so let's put in. I thought we did a different perk here. Well, where did it go? Okay, there we go. So, all right, guys, I might have to go grab the kiddo. All right. So some offer details for the 30% on select Disney Resort hotels. Select because it's the most premium ones. 14 nights, man. The most I've done is 10. I was with Kim when we first met. Okay, so let's say you like one of these resorts, right? Check availability. Now, this date is from May to September. Now, they do this because it's hot. Okay, so I always viewed this deal. This deal is the same every year for the most part. I've always viewed this as like a break on the wallet because you're gonna just be baking in that heat. But it's not a bad deal, man. Now, the good news with these deals too is when you try to do these searches, you are stuck in the window of dates that apply to the deal that you're trying to get. So we're looking for that 30% off. And these are the dates we're able to go for, basically the summer. Okay, so let's go at the end of the summer. Let's go September. I don't mind the crowds in September. Let's go typical trip. Let's go. Oh, let's go early because we have to get back to school, right? So let's go here. Let's go there. I still want 2 kids here. 3 and 5. Let's see what we got. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna work our way up, right? Here's your standard rate, followed by the stay longer and save more. Okay. Now let's take a look at what the more deluxe resorts are looking like. They don't look that bad. That's not a bad deal at all. Dude, what? Let's take a look at this. I do not mind this whatsoever. I mean, okay, so you got Studio, Animal Kingdom Lodge. Now, I would not worth the difference to me, at least. Um, if you're not going to go with Savannah View, then it doesn't matter what you're looking at. That's just my opinion. So you could be in, looking at the pool or a parking lot or landscaping. I don't think it matters. Now that matters. I mean, for less than $500 a night, you're at Disney. I would probably lock that in. Let's just take a look at overall cost with tickets and stuff. Okay. For for 4 days for tickets is not really necessary, but you're there. So let's take a look here. Park hopper option. All right, I may have to get up and go check on the baby here. Most likely here in a second. Poor girl. She's teething. She's got her back molars coming in. Oh my god, it's crazy. Um, okay, so that's also not a terrible deal. Let's go back and look at the other options in this 30%. So we can play with the weekends here and get an idea of like what's kind of the best time frame to go. And that's what Kim and I do a lot of too. Like when we give you a quote, we'll give you a quote based off what exactly you want. Then we'll shoot you something over that. Maybe a little bit more affordable on a different weekend that's close to it. Sometimes people are flexible with the dates. And if they are, that gives us the freedom to kind of mess around with the dates. But this weekend isn't terrible in September. That's not bad. Caribbean Beach is a fantastic resort. But when I was going through physical therapy for my quad, we went and stayed here. And it's probably like one of the third or fourth Disney resorts we stayed at. And I did not realize how spread out the Caribbean Beach Resort is. I mean, it is massive, but that's a good price. Fantastic price, actually. Grand Flow for 560. Dude, that's not bad. I mean, I guess it's up to you. Let's see. All right, let's look at the total for this trip. Yeah, I mean, we can get you there for under $5,000. Okay, look, I mean, it's just in my experience, in my opinion, Grand Floridian, 2 adults, 2 kids, under $5,000, 4 days. I mean, that's pretty good. This 30% off deal really makes, and you go with Park Hopper, of course, and you're under you're under five grand for that. This 30% off deal really makes these deluxe resorts look way more attractive. The price is not nearly as hard to swallow than the standard pricing. I mean, I would never go to a deluxe resort without staying in one of these package offers, one of these deals, because I mean, it would be way more. Theme park view. If you look at our recent YouTube video, we just got back from this room right here. And do you see those little fireworks right there? I was amazed at how this room is the best room I've ever stayed in, hands down. It's crazy. This is the chandelier above your bed. Like, that detail is insane. I didn't know this turned on around the mirror. The room is wildly impressive. You don't at all feel like, wow, this is all I got for paying this much money. It's a crazy good room. Second is obviously Savannah View, I think. Savannah View rooms are normal. The view is insane. So it's one of those trade-offs that you get because, you know, you're staying at a awesome zoo, basically, you know. All right, let's put in a different date here. If anybody has any dates they want me to look up, you just let me know. I'm happy to run some numbers for you. So that's the big one right now, is that 30% off thing, man. All right, give me one sec here. Let's look at. Okay. All right, let's get in here a little bit earlier then. Let's go May, because that's close. So you got 4 months. Let's see what's left. May, let's go for a little extended weekend. Yeah, 12th. Okay, 2 adults, 2 kids. Let's see what we got. If you have a trip in mind, comment the trip dates, and we'll look something up for you. Oh my God, these 30% and 25 and 20s make all the difference. That's a tough one to buy. But so if you look, we went in September, and the difference between, I mean, the Grand Flow was at $500 a night, and now that's where we're at for Kidani. So you have to, I mean, one single day change will drive these prices up or down. In this week, I would recommend, let's see, Beach Club. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't think I'll ever say that that's too much to stay there. That's just such a nice place, man. I can't get over it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Kidani is 424. Jumbo's 485. It's not bad. Way too much. Holy smokes. $600 for Old Key West. I will say, biggest room, biggest 1-bedroom villa. I mean, it's insane how huge this thing is. But It's like a glorified apartment. Old Key West is less Disney right in your face, more apartment, right? So if you're looking to like have a little bit of peace and a mental break from like the overall Disney experience, Old Key West is definitely where to go. I feel like I'm more here in Myrtle Beach than I am in Orlando. It just has that, you know, Key West, right? Has that beachy feel. It's not crazy amount of um in your face Disney stuff. So sometimes that's good. That's what I like about like the Animal Kingdom lodges. It's more about animals. Wilderness Lodge is the same way. But for $500, I'm not staying at Old Key West. Okay, so this is a system for the resorts. Pretty easy. Can be overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. The first time I used the Disney website was 15 years ago, and it was it was confusing. It's one of those things where when you know what to do, it's definitely helpful. But now we're going to look at some dining, how to book dining. Okay, so things to do, pretty easy, right? Now you can. I like to just. We were here for May 8th, so I'm going to get right into the dates. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Password wrong. Password's not wrong. Scrub. We back. We back. Okay, so this threw me off, but it makes sense. When we first had our daughter, I didn't really pay attention to this one. It was just us two, but it includes infants, and sometimes they're pretty like serious about that, just because of where they put you. So we're gonna go 4. No, I'm gonna do it for myself. I'm gonna go 3. Okay. Let's see if there's any last minute spots for this weekend. No, let's go back. Let's do it for Saturday all day. So last minute dining is not impossible. You see, there's plenty of selections. Again, this can be a bit of an overwhelming list. On your phone too. I mean, it's just like you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling until you look for the one specifically you're looking for. But this is the best restaurant to go to. One of my videos that did pretty well on the channel is the Raglan Road Irish breakfast shots. Shout out to Raglan Road. I mean, this is such a immaculate vibe, this place. So I always recommend breakfast, lunch, and dinner to be spent in the old country. I mean, this is okay. This is where it's at. Right? Rainforest Cafe is great one time, and then that's it. If you have if you have kids and they've seen Toy Story, but you've never been to Disney and you're gonna go, take your kids to the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. The reviews are mixed reviews, but there's one thing that happens there that overshadows all the food. If the food's just generic, the food's not all that great, but it's fine. But the 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 way that place is set up, like you're a toy in Andy's room, is awesome. So if you're a Toy Story fan and your kids are, and you're looking for a place to go eat, this place is great. Kim and I went with Aubrey, and dude, I had so much fun. I had so much fun. Great place. Where else are some really good places I've been that I mean everywhere I've everywhere we've been has been really good. Um, the boathouse was where when we first started dating and went to Disney. This was one of the first restaurants we went to, and it was so good that every trip after that, it took me a while to get out of like, I know this place is good. I want to go there. We'd go every trip. But Boathouse is great. You really can't go wrong with a lot of these, man. Wait, where did we just go? We just went somewhere that we couldn't pronounce. It's in our most recent video from our podcast, but you know, sub by the way to the channel. Subscribe so you can tell me how to say this. Narcoosseous? It's gotta be Narcoosseous, right? Yeah, that's how you say it. Anyway, went there for the first time. Never even heard of this place because we've been staying at the value and moderate resorts for so long. I'd never heard of Narcoosseous. Um, that place is like, I mean, they put your food on top of salad. You know what I mean? It's got to count for something. But the food here is incredible, and the views. But this place is so like bougie, and that's what you're vacationing for, is to take yourself to some places like this. Look at that. That's ridiculous. And that's the amount of lobster I got when I ordered my lobster. Hey, we sat like right here. Got a view of the park. Awesome, awesome place. All right, let's get back. We're gonna do a few more things, and we're gonna call it for tonight. Tomorrow, we'll be recording with one of the guys from his name's James. James from the Sharing the Magic podcast that we've been on recently, and gonna do some fun travel game stuff just to kind of hang out and enjoy the Friday in the snow. But let's get out of dining. We're gonna hop back into packages before we get out of here. Is this still a thing? Huh. Single day tickets. Yep. Okay. View special offers. Let's make sure we didn't miss any offers. I don't think we did. I think we covered everything. Um, this save 30% to me is way better than the free dining. I don't like the free dining, but that's just me. Uh, I think that saving 30% and buying dining is cheaper. Let's find that out. Let's see. So let's do our free dining plan. These dates overlap. They do overlap. So let's do the first weekend in June. We're going to see if it's cheaper. Let's go first weekend in June. We're going to go June 5th through the 8th. Okay. June 5. Quotes. Okay. All right. Just for ease of comparison, let's go somewhere that. Well, let's just go all out, huh? I mean, let's go all out. Let's go Grand Floridian if it's available. It's down there. It's not available. Shoot. Is Wilderness Lodge available? No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. So we're here for $6,000. So we're at 5901. Okay. So this is gonna include our dining. Okay. So we're gonna stay at one bedroom. Villa, that's all that's available. Sweet. I think. Yeah. Okay, one bedroom villa resort view. Okay, 5901. Now, let's go back. Let's keep the dates. 5 to 8. 5 to 8. 5 to 8. 6-5 to 6-8. Okay. And we were in. Dude, did I just forget what room? What package? Oh man. Okay, here we were. Copper Creek Lodge and Disney's Cabins. Okay, let's do a little comparison here. What deal's looking better? One bedroom villa. Descartes, yes. Okay, we need to add some dining on here. So let's continue. Select dining plan. So if you look, this is why having an agent, in my opinion, is so necessary. Both the dining plans, when you select both these, you are still in for hundreds of dollars cheaper than you were doing the free dining plan package. So the saving 30%, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes is better than doing the dining plan package if they overlap. You can't do both. So you've got to make sure your agent or yourself, whoever you're working with, is trying to give you the better deal. Not focus on their commission, but focus on you. So in these deals, the prices change. So this is 59. Okay. That's the dining package. Okay. Now this is 42 until we add on the dining. Let's see where it brings us in at. So this is 3 days. We were at 4 before. So let's continue. We'll run this quote and then we'll be done. Still cheaper than the dining package. So I think that we see which one's worth getting for this specific deal. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you at least clicked on the link and hung out with us, we appreciate it, man, for real. But we are going to call it a night here, and we'll be back next time. All right, you guys take care. Thanks.